Okay, so how do you know if you're recovering properly? There are many objective ways to determine whether or not you're recovering properly, be that from training or just in general. But the one that I'm commonly familiar with and use quite often is measuring your heart rate variability. Not to be confused with heartbeat, which are the measures of beats per minute. Your heart rate variability is the measurement of the intervals or fluctuations in between your heartbeats. Now, these variations or fluctuations of your heartbeat reflect the state of your autonomic nervous system, which is a system that regulates the autonomic functions of your body, such as your heartbeat, your blood pressure, digestion, and so on. Our body is always going through this push and pull between tension and relaxation, meaning that our heart is always sometimes beating fast and slow, hence heart rate variability. If our heartbeat remains relatively constant, it means that we're in a state of fight or flight or stress. It also means our HRV is very low. When our HRV is low, it means that we have a harder time recovering and we're more susceptible to getting sick. If your heart rate variability varies, this means that your HRV is really high. High HRV means that you're more relaxed, and it means you have a higher chance of recovery. Having good heart rate variability is very important, especially if you are someone who trains frequently. Having that data and seeing where your heart rate variability ranks can be very important in terms of avoiding burnout. I use it to gauge whether or not I'm recovering because I want to get the most optimal training experience that I can. And if I'm burnt out and I'm doing strength training, then I don't want to further exacerbate that problem and, see a decline in my performance. Now, the app I use to measure my HRV is Weltery, and no, they are not sponsoring this course or sponsoring this video. I just love the app, and I actually paid for the premium version, although the free version will still allow you to measure your HRV. I also bought a heart rate monitor to sync with the app to get better, more accurate results, but that again is not necessary. You can use your camera phone to measure your HRV. Using the camera method is a lot faster but less accurate than using a heart rate monitor. So with that said, how do you improve your HRV? Well, there's a couple of ways in which you can do this.